Welcome in and welcome back to Polite for What. I'm your host, Rhea. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're coming on this live today, make sure you share this live to make sure we can get in the algorithm and just let people know we online. Y'all see the title, y'all know what we here for. Me and my brother back for another week. We're here to talk about this Dallas Cowboys schedule. And all these games that we got a lot of prime time games that's finna hear it on. So we're here to talk about that. As y'all come in, y'all already know how we get down over here. If you come over here, don't come over here and don't say nothing. Come over here and speak. Let us know y'all in the chat. Get active in the chat. We want to hear from y'all. As always. But man, how you feeling today?
Feeling good, man. I'm just still big dog.
I'm good. You know, we running a little bit behind time
Yeah,
today. You know,
yeah.
we had to get some last minute things that came out. So that's what we were doing. So let's go ahead and hop right into, like I said, what we're gonna talk about as people come in. I guess y'all get in the comments. But of course the Dallas Cowboys schedule. Just we haven't actually dropped. I think the NFL is gonna roll it out, but they did drop a few games already that we can see. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the first game of the season. They had to do it too. Hold on real quick. They got the mute because it's messed up. One second. One second.
Yeah.
Let me change the banner.
Get it right, girl.
Let me get it right for us real quick. Let me take it on. All right. So of course, y'all know what they did for the first game of the season. They put the Cowboys versus the Eagles. This ain't nothing but a little money grab, if you ask me. You know, it ain't nothing but a money grab, if you ask me. You know, they want to make sure they start the season off with a banger. Cowboys versus Eagles. Like, how are we feeling? How are we feeling about them starting the game? I mean, starting the season with this game? Because first of all, usually your Super Bowl champs is gonna play somebody that was kind of on their level. We won how many games last year? Maybe 7, 8.
Yeah.
How did we get this draw? First game of the season.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause we really them, dog. Look, I'm gonna tell you why. People like to downplay our status in this league, man. We really are the biggest draw.
Right.
So the NFL, you know what? Dak coming back. They got new wide receiver over there. We gonna see what that new coach talking about his staff. I feel like they really want to know. They want to set the tone. I think they really trying to set the tone for the season with this game, with this matchup. It's a divisional matchup. Super Bowl. Dak, what, 33 and what, 14 against the NFC East since he's been there?
Yeah.
10-4 against the Eagles or something like that?
Pretty much. And then I think another reason why they did this, Dak was hurt last year, when we came around and played the Eagles. So they played Cooper Rush. I think they want to go ahead and get this game out the way early in the season while both quarterbacks are healthy. I mean, I think it's great. It's great marketing. It's great strategy. But we're going to feel bad when we got to spoil they ring ceremony, because that's exactly what it is. They going to drop their banners at the link. And they're going to get their rings. This is a ring ceremony game for them. So, like I said, the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys knew exactly what they was doing by having this game the first game of the season.
And we need to, hey, what that boy Davin, me and Davin, we was on the game for Thanksgiving. That boy told me, he said, Ken Folk, I'm going to let you know now. I'm playing this game with murder on my mind. I said, oh, yeah? Okay, look. That's how we need to walk into Philadelphia, dog. We need to walk in on that mentality. Murder on our mind. And go in there and put belt to ass. I'm hyped like the game this week.
I'm hyped too, because I mean, for me, I always like when we have the Eagles versus Cowboys matchup. Like, to me, that's probably like, now that the Commanders they're becoming to be good, but I feel like the Eagles now is like, okay, I can't wait till we play them, because it's always so much back and forth on social media between these two teams, and then it's like, okay, with our new offensive weapons, we get to test it against the best defense in the league. Like, I want to see what our offense look like against their defense.
And
go ahead.
Go ahead. I mean, because y'all go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
One thing that got me excited, we both have a lot of changes on our roster. We lost some key players on both teams, especially on the defensive side. We lost DeMarcus Lawrence and who was it? Look, we lost a lot of players. They lost some players to retirement, to trade, or through free agency. And they're gonna have a whole new secondary. those defensive backs, Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell. I think
Quinn
those.
Mitchell.
Yes,
They were
yes.
two rookies last year.
Hey, they gonna earn their money that first week.
Oh, absolutely. You got to go against George Pickens and CD Lamb. Like,
They
it's
gonna earn
gonna
that
be a
money.
battle out there. First week of like, man, it's gonna be a good game. I ain't gonna lie to you now. It's very hard to win at the link. The link is a very hostile environment. Like, it's gonna be hard to win at the link, but I feel like the Cowboys can get it done. Like I said, this is gonna be, you got a new head coach and Shady. Can Shady out coach what's that coach name? I forgot his name.
Oh, for Philly?
For Philly, what's his name? Sirianni.
Yeah, Nick Sirianni. Yeah.
Can Shotty out coach Sirianni in the first game of the season? Like I said, it's gonna be a big test for both teams
It's gonna be a
early
huge
in the
test
season.
early in the season, and it's a divisional game, and it's
And it's a
gonna mean
divisional
something.
game.
You just not
Exactly.
playing no meaning. It's gonna mean something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And what was I about to say? Oh, it's early in the season too, because I think this means so much to me. I think about stuff like this. It's not gonna be cold, so
Mm-hmm.
we ain't gotta travel there late December, November. It's gonna be our weather. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be
Exactly.
comfortable. And like I say, Dak is 10-4 against them boys, no matter who's at the quarterback, no matter
Mm-hmm.
who on the center, whether it was Nick Foles or got doggone who was the boys kept on getting hurt over there. That quarterback.
Uh uh dang, he was a rookie. Dang, I can't think Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. Yeah, it didn't matter if it was Carson or Jamin. Dak he put belt to ass in Philly, man. He 10-4 against them boys.
Right.
And like I ain't gonna I haven't been them coming, but like Tove said, look at his stats when he come back from injury. Dak be
We got
putting up
people on
monster numbers.
exactly. We got people in the comment. We appreciate y'all being here. We got Alan here, Raven in here. My boy
Yeah.
Drake Surge. We ain't seen you in a long time here too,
Hey,
but
yeah, we
she
appreciate
said
that
Dallas
love.
Cowboys are not them, but our eyes are on them. Raven, you finna get blocked early.
Yeah, go on here, Tom.
We finna time you out early. We finna time you out early talking about Cowboys are not finna beat them. It's like I said, I think it's gonna be a good matchup. Like I said, we get to test our offense early in the season, like what our run game gonna look like, what the new receivers gonna look like, and like I said, the Eagles was the best defense in the league last year.
And that's like, hey, that's gonna be a hell of a test. Cause
It's gonna be.
I don't remember who they have at linebacker.
I know they had
Nakobe Dean. Is Nakobe Dean a linebacker? Yeah, or a defensive end.
I think he might be a linebacker, but what's the other guy that had? Well, no, he wasn't there last year, was he? Or it was the year before last?
Ooh.
Remember when he was supposed to sign with the Cowboys, but he ended up signing with the Eagles, or was that the year before last? Shaq, I think they call him Shaq.
Oh yeah, he out there. He gone. They let him go last season in the middle of the season.
Al said, y'all think that gonna make it happen for us this year? He have to. Like, I feel like, man, listen,
It
Dak
depends
coming
on
off
what you
the
mean. Make it
injury.
happen.
Yeah, what do you mean make it happen? We talking about playoffs? We talking about Super Bowl? Who we talking about? Because I
Cause
feel like Dak have to show up this year. I ain't gonna lie to you. You going
yeah,
into
it's
what,
time.
year 10?
It's time.
Year
And
10, like
the
you got to
league,
step up.
look, you a veteran quarterback in the league now. All the ones that was ahead of you, the Tom Brady's, the Ben Roethlisbergers, and the Drew Breeses, they gone. You the vet in the league now with a whole bunch of young quarterbacks coming up.
That's
Hey,
true.
hey, bro, it's your time to go get that. If
That's true.
not, this your last contract in Dallas. I can see that being true.
Yeah, he said, deep playoff run. He said, not like honey bun, like not hot dog. It's stupid. Nah, we got to make a run this year, especially after you seen what the Commanders did last year with a rookie quarterback. Like
Yeah,
Dak have to step up in these big moments, especially with these. We got a lot of primetime games. We got the Christmas game, we got the Thanksgiving game, and this is starting with the Eagles. The season opener, like Dak have to show up. Like this is the year he has to play well this year because if not, they got his backup in the building already.
he,
Joe Milton is in the building. I seen that boy on Twitter today throwing bombs. They
I
thought they thought
told.
he was used to
Hey,
go. So
that
hey,
boy threw an orange,
an orange, 100 yards,
a hundo,
a
a
100 yards.
football, 80 yards, flat foot, just launching it. He
So
got ability. He just need playing time.
his backup is in the building. So we don't wish anything bad on Dak. We hope he's
Mm-mm.
healthy through the whole season.
I want
And
that boy a long time.
Yeah, we need him. We need him this year because, like you said, like when Dak is healthy, he plays really well. And I feel like Dak always played like really, really well in the regular season, but it's just like when we get to the postseason, he
James
crumbles.
Harden. He turned to
He,
James Harden.
he crumble. He crumble.
That boy turned to James Harden, man. I don't get it.
Right. I said if Dak don't make a good playoff from the championship, then he gotta be trade bait because what more can he show us? That's why I feel like he shouldn't have, that's why I feel like the Cowboys shouldn't have signed him back. Like this was the perfect year not to sign him back. They had all kind of quarterbacks that came out this year.
Yeah.
He had the opportunity to go somewhere else. That's why I feel like they probably shouldn't have signed him back and they should have
And
went a different direction.
the reason I think they did sign him back because I think I was talking to you either through text or on the stream one time. If they don't sign it back, like what message are you sending to Micah? What message are you sending to CD? Okay, you get rid of him. Micah not re-signing with us, depending on who we bring in. He like I ain't trying to be here for no rebuild. I think he'll leave.
You think they would have loved like because I feel like we was gonna
Hell
stop
yeah.
rebuild anyways though a little
Because
bit.
look, check it out. You bring in a new quarterback, man. It's gonna be 3-4 years before we be decent, man. I'm gonna be in my ninth, 10th year.
But look at it like this. So just hypothetically speaking, like what if we would have brought in a quarterback, whoever we would have got, Shador, whatever, whoever, because everybody's passing on Shador. Derry would do something crazy, pick Shador.
Mm-hmm.
What if we would have picked Shador? He come in his first season, he ball. Michael would have signed back. Cause now you
Yeah,
want to see
I
what
can
it's
see
gonna look like.
that. Now, if the youngster come in and show promise, I can see him signing back. But if he come in and he kind of shaky, I think they will definitely throw them tags on Michael to make him stay at least 2 years. But
Yeah,
after those tags
absolutely.
up, he gone.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and get into of course, the Thanksgiving game.
Mm.
So we got the Chiefs versus the Cowboys. America's team versus quote unquote the runner up for America's team,
Mm.
Kansas City Chiefs. Like, how you feel about this on Thanksgiving Day? Because I feel like they should have went the more traditional route, keep it with a NFC East opponent, but they went outside of that this year and they gave us the Chiefs. How you feel about this?
Just how we open the show. It's all about revenue now.
Right.
And as far as the game, I'm
Hmm.
excited. I'm
Right.
excited because it's not gonna be no games where we get full. We know okay, Cowboys about to go get the dub. We playing like the Dolphins or the Jaguars or maybe like the Washington Commanders or like you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a solid game,
Hmm.
and it's coin flip because they got some deficiencies over there.
Yeah,
So
that line was we all seen how that offensive line looked in the
yeah,
Super Bowl. So
yeah.
hopefully they went out and did something with that line. I mean,
Yeah.
they got the receivers. They're always gonna have talent on the offensive side, but
Oh,
it's been more of the offensive line.
hello, Drake. So they did something real special. I think he gonna be solid for him. They went and got that boy Gabe Davis.
Oh, they got Gabe Davis,
Oh my god, man! They went and got that boy Gabe, man.
and
I
they still and then they bring and Miko Hartman gonna be back
Yup,
this year, and then of course you still got Xavier Worthy
and Rice.
and Rice. Damn, I forgot about Rice
And
too.
is Hollywood over there?
No, he
Hollywood?
left. He
He did?
gone. Wait, did he leave?
I don't think so.
No,
He got
he is
hurt.
there. He there.
Yeah, man, them boys gonna
Yeah,
be
they
tough.
loaded, but they always been loaded on the offensive side. Their biggest
They
issue
can't
has
stay
always
healthy.
been their line. Yeah, it's just been a line. They can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Jamar said it's Super Bowl the bus.
Who?
Jamar said it's Super Bowl the bus this
Yeah,
year.
I don't trust nothing come out of my mouth. I'm mad at him right now. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say Super Bowl the bus, being that it is Shotty in his first year. I'm giving a little grace, but it is NFC East Championship a bus, honestly.
I do. Yeah, that NFC Championship. But next year I expect a Super Bowl.
Super Bowl next year.
I
Yeah.
expect that next year. This year, I want to at least make it to the NFC Championship game. Of course, I want to win a Super Bowl, but I at least want to make a statement, dog.
Right.
We supposed to be physical this year. I want to see that. The hell,
Yeah,
Drake.
they want to play bully ball. I mean, they went draft Tyler Booker. They brought in these running backs. So their motto this year is to run the ball. Let's be physical. So
I want to see it.
I'm very anxious to see what that's gonna look like. Now with this Thanksgiving matchup, like what matchups are we looking forward the most? Are we looking forward to Patrick Mahomes versus our secondary, or Chris Jones versus our offensive line?
Man, it's so many. You want to go with you want me to point out what I think is like.
Like, what you looking for the most? Like, you want to see what our O line gonna look like against their defense, their front seven, or our secondary versus Pat? Because our secondary is still kind of suspect. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not too much worried about um Pat Mahomes versus our secondary as much as I am about our defensive line versus their offensive line.
Right.
Because supposedly we supposed to have got better on the defensive line. So
Right.
I want to see that end we got from Boston College. Oh, I forgot his name.
Easy. They call that boy Easy.
Yeah, Easy E. Him, uh, Osa,
Sam.
Sam. We got some.
Who else? Osa, Sam, and it was somebody else. You still got Marshawn Leland from last year.
Yeah, he
Leland.
supposed to be solid. And I think he could slide in and play some D tackle too. So man, we got another D tackle. I think he like a Samoan. I can't remember his last name. But
yeah, we gotta find a way to stop the run though. Like I feel like we
that's what
still
I'm.
faking it
Yes,
at the DT
yes.
position too though. Like we still haven't brought in a one tech.
And that's why I think that's going to be a nice matchup because Kansas City is going to try to run that ball. They're going to try to run.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? With Pacheco and damn, what's the other running back they have?
They brought him back. He used to be there.
P-Ron?
No, not P Run. The old one from Kareem Hunt. Kareem's still there.
Kareem? Oh yeah, he is back.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt back. He's still there.
Yeah, that's how they did last year too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Hunt.
Oh,
You know,
they gonna try to establish that run.
Yeah, because Pacheco had went out and they brought in.
Yeah, he got hurt and then he came back late in the season. But Hunt he definitely did his thing. He came in and did his one too. I'm not too much worried about. I'm lying. I was about to tell a lie. Our offensive line versus their defensive line. I think that's gonna be a hell of a matchup. It's gonna be late in the season, but I think we're gonna get tested. We're gonna get tested that first week.
So, absolutely.
I think if we could hold up against Philly, we could hold up against the Chiefs.
Yeah, but I feel like this is different because I feel like week 1, first game of the season, week 1 is not gonna be the same team you're gonna be at week 13. I think Thanksgiving falling around like week 13, 14. You're not gonna be the same team. So by the time we get to the Chiefs, we are gonna be who we are at this point. Like,
yeah, right.
It's gonna be late in the season. We gonna be who we are at this point.
And that's why I was saying, like, if we could stand up against them, then that's gonna set. I think, like I said a few minutes ago, I think that's gonna set the tone for the season. Like, we have to come in ready. You mentioned that too. We have to come in ready because them boys, like Philly, I hate them, but they not no slouches.
I hate Philly. Philly is probably out of all the teams in our division, I probably hate Philly the most. But that's why I'm saying, like, coming in, the first game could low key be fool's gold. I mean, I forgot to ask you this when we was talking about it. So we was to lose that season opener. Like, does that change your outlook on how we're gonna look for the rest of the year? Or are you just like, okay, we just trying to see how we gonna pan out?
No, it's not gonna change the outlook. If we lose that, it's rare. It's rare that Philly and Dallas don't split. And I feel like, well, I ain't gonna say I think we'll split at the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I think either one of us can go 2-0 versus each other this year, but I also think that we can both split. So I don't think it's gonna hurt too much as long as we get one of them, because we definitely gonna get that game. That he definitely gonna get the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If they get us the first game, we'll get the next one, or vice versa. If we get them the first game, we'll get the second one. But like I said, I think it's gonna be. I ain't gonna lie, like it's gonna be hard to win at the link. The link is a very hostile environment. It's a very hostile environment. But I think, man, the NFL has really set the Cowboys up this year, giving us the Thanksgiving game, giving us the Christmas game, and then giving us the Eagles at the first. Like those, to me, those are big games. Like, first of all, this Christmas thing is something they starting to try out. Like this is the second year in a row that they trying it out, and this is going to be a great segue for us to go ahead and talk about how they got us matched up with the Commanders on Christmas Day.
You said You see what they did. Week
Yeah.
one, setting the tone. End of the season. Hey, it's playoff time now.
You
So
think this
these
is a
games
trap
gonna mean
game?
something.
You think this might be low key like a trap game? Because
I
I
don't even
gotta
think
see
it's a
where they
trap game.
fall. I gotta see where they fall on the schedule.
I think it's more than a trap game because the Commanders are serious.
Yeah.
You believed it before I did.
I told you that, but I had
You
told you
ain't
from
tell me
jump. I
shit.
said, man, I said if the Commanders get Jaden Daniels, that team gonna look different. They gonna be a good team in what they did. They first year in NFC Championship.
I give you credit. You said that.
I told you from jump.
I don't think it's no trap game. I think it's bigger than a trap game.
Hmm.
It ain't no trap game.
So what do you think? But what do you think about them putting them like on Christmas Day? Like, would you rather have like a different opponent, or like do you think they should have kept it, like I said, more traditional with keeping them on Thanksgiving versus pushing it to Christmas?
Man, honestly, I ain't. I'm gonna be. I really don't care. I because it's all about drama now. You know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
all about drama, and I kind of I accept that now. Like a few years ago, it's like we get them prime time games, and it's a storyline heading into it, and everybody want to beat Dallas, and I'm used to it now. I kind of expected something like this. I didn't. I was hoping we didn't have to play on Christmas, but we do, and we got a prime. We got a game. We play at 1 o'clock, but that's gonna be a prime time game though.
It's prime time. Anytime Cowboys play, like Christmas in itself is prime time. Like I said, this is the second year that they're like trying it out. Last year they tried it. I'm assuming they had great ratings because if
Right,
they
right.
didn't, they running it back again on Christmas Day.
And they
You
they
get
they stealing
Cowboys,
they stealing that shine from the NBA.
right? LeBron already told y'all, hey, Christmas Day is for NBA basketball.
You know what?
NFL trying to take over. They really trying to get every dollar they can. So what do you think? I don't know why I cut this thing off. So what do you think about the Lions and Vikings on Christmas Day? I think that's gonna be a pretty good matchup. You get
Oh,
both.
that's gonna be a hell of a matchup.
Yeah.
And when didn't they play each other in the playoff?
They ran them out the building.
They did. They got them up out of there.
The Lions blew them out.
Yeah, they
But
went.
I think at that time the Vikings was kind of like one of the best teams in the NFC. And I think their records might have been similar, but like they
I
Lions
tell
had
you what, I think they had a lot of injuries too.
yeah, they
Yeah.
had ended up blowing them out.
Say Drake, you got to chill out, Drake.
Yeah,
Sir.
Drake is a Bills fan. He's just mad because we ain't talking about the Bills. We ain't seen him in a long time.
Anyway,
It's cool. You over here listening to Cowboys talk. It's fine. It's cool. It's
we
cool.
appreciate you, little hey
We
man, Drake.
appreciate you. We appreciate you being here. If y'all are just pulling up to the stream, make sure y'all hit that like button. We just need to get back in the algorithm. Hit that like button, hit that
Yeah.
share button, let people know we online. If you over here from Facebook, we appreciate it. Brenda says she in here. What's up, Brenda?
What's up, B?
Appreciate you having you in here. If anybody in here, like I said, getting these comments, we want everybody to interact. What we talking about? All right, so if we can guarantee one game out of Christmas Day game, Thanksgiving game, and the season opener, which one are you saying? Hey, we got this one in the bag for sure.
Week one.
Week
Week
one,
week
Eagles.
one. I'm making sure I ain't got no load for Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna make sure I have a nice good old meal. I wanna ruin that for them, man.
I want to ruin it too. I want to ruin a ring ceremony.
I hate them. I hate Philly. Now, I hate Philly.
I'm with you. I hate out of everybody in our division. I absolutely despise Philly.
And hate is a strong word, but
Yeah,
I'm all caps. Man, them
yeah, I
boys
can't stand
booed.
Philly.
They booed my boy Mike. I mean, they laughed and cheered for my boy Mike when he landed on their turf. He didn't down there been paralyzed, and they laughing and cheering and clapping.
Who?
Philly, when Michael Irvin got hurt, his last play of his career,
Oh
he hurt his
wow,
neck in Philadelphia, dog. Yes,
I
and
didn't
they
know
they
that.
they cheered his injury on. Now there was I think it was like John Madden or somebody. They're like, man, that's classless. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, what do you expect? That's Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That boy
So,
man, that emotionless. They clapping and cheering and laughing and high five. I'm like, these boys, they're lame as hell.
I know they lying. So you want to guarantee the first game of the season is
I'm
Sunday.
guaranteeing it. I'm guaranteeing it.
If I had to pick one out of these three, I'm probably gonna go with Because like I said, I just
I
think
bet
it's
you
gonna
gonna
be. I really want to beat the Eagles at the link, like just to
say too.
spoil their ring ceremony. It won't give me nothing but great pleasure to see us spoil the ring ceremony. But if I had to guarantee a win out of all three of these, it's probably gonna be the Christmas Day game
I knew you was gonna say that.
against the
I knew you
Commanders.
was gonna say it.
Against the
Yeah,
Commanders, I think it would be the Christmas Day game.
yeah. I if anything, like I can see that could be like a guarantee, but you just don't know.
I
I'm
feel
more
like
than
it
like
is though. We kind of already like. I'm not really scared of what the Commanders have over there. Okay, yeah, they added Debo Samuels. Like Terry Scary gonna be who he gonna be. But like I feel like we match up well with them across the board as far as like defense. Yeah, they got Lattimore over there. That's fine.
you
But
know.
I feel like if we had like the matchup, I think that'll be a good matchup for us.
Lattimore really ain't like he was early like, a few years ago. He bounced from team to team. So
Yeah, but he really didn't get to play much last year because they actually I don't know how they even got him over there. He came over there injured.
mm,
So
yeah, and then like what Debo are we getting? 'Cause this I
exactly.
think this is gonna be a different version of Debo that we never seen. Unless they run the same, they use him just like they did in San Francisco.
Right.
So I mean, is he in shape? Because the boy's stomach kind of hanging over his belt loop. Is he
Why
gonna
is
be in
so
shape?
bad?
That boy looked heavy last year, man. I like, God damn, boy, that look like, yeah, he out of there. So,
We got
but
somebody else taking
scary
time.
Terry.
Marcus said, "Can't believe the NFL is giving us these Pee Wee games on Christmas Day. Bring back Baltimore for Christmas." First of all,
Boy, look,
I
y'all.
got that one win against the Texans.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right here, man. Boys be talking a lot of trash about Dak, and his quarterback got a worse playoff record.
Oh yeah, Lamar Jackson got to
Horrible.
show up this year. Lamar Jackson is on the hook this year for sure.
So they didn't gave that boy all that money
It ain't did nothing.
and did nothing.
Him and Dak in the same boat when it comes to playoff wins. He might
Exactly.
have
So
one more win than Dak, but I feel like Lamar Jackson is in that same conversation. Like you've been the MVP of the league and you still cannot get it done. Now, granted, I ain't gonna lie to you. I give him a little pass this year. The Mark Andrew things, like Mark got to catch that ball. The little toe
yeah.
tap at the beginning of the season, like those games really come
I ain't
down to the end of it.
you better than me because I ain't giving them shit. I
They ain't even give him no leeway.
nope because
I feel like he balled out in that game
he
though.
did and Dak balled out in that playoff game. He threw that ball to Wilson when we were playing the 49ers. They hit Wilson in the hands and he dropped it and they blamed it on Dak. So yeah, I ain't giving nobody no leeway. I ain't give. Hey, no. I'm gonna be petty.
Hey, my brother said he on everybody neck this
I'm
year.
on
He on
everybody neck. I ain't nobody getting no pass because they don't do that like that, man. Dak could be in had a solid game, a great game. Man, he ain't get it done when it counted. Well, God, dog, this cat right here, he fumbled, he dropped the ball, he missed the block. The offensive caught Mike McCarthy called this play. What the hell kind of play was that with Dak and Zeke backed up by themselves with three offensive line?
That's true.
Like, what are we doing?
He said Lamar Jackson did his thing this season. I can't talk about him this year, but last few years, yeah, Jackson choked. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you know what? You
Choked.
right, but he's well. You know what? He choked last year too because he should have put the ball in a better position for a tight in the catch.
And I feel like this year they had a better team. They had y'all brought over Derrick Henry. Y'all had two good receivers this year. Bateman was going crazy. Zay Flowers was still what he was doing. Mark Andrews was playing pretty good. So y'all probably had one of y'all best teams this year, honestly. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, that feel good when they lost. That feel real good. Seeing them boys lose like that in that
Baltimore?
fashion, huh?
You talking about the Ravens?
Yeah, that feel good to me.
Why? They ain't even in our conference. Them boys in the AFC. In the AFC.
Cats like that.
Oh, because somebody in the comments hating.
Yeah, cats like that, man. Marcus and I hated it for my boy Reggie. You know what I'm saying? I mess with Swift, but the rest of them. Shannon, yeah,
Hey,
Shannon, YouTube.
it is what it is. Like to me, here's my thing though. Like I don't really be caring. Like when people want to beef with us from other conferences, like I don't care about nobody in the AFC. Like we're not in the same conference. So the only time we gonna meet up is in the Super Bowl if they put y'all on our schedule. Like I have no beef with any team that's in the AFC. Like y'all not even in our conference. Like none of y'all games are meaningless to us.
Meaningless, but everybody like to run their mouth. You know,
He said, but mark my words, this year Jackson will be in the Super Bowl. I don't know about that. The NFL is harder this year. I ain't gonna lie
man.
to you.
Mark, you don't believe that, bro.
I don't
You
know
don't
about
believe
that.
that. You don't believe that, Lil T.
I don't know about that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Lil T, you don't believe that, bro.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the schedule now. This is allegedly.
Allegedly,
If
now.
we don't want to get in trouble. Allegedly. Cowboys schedule leaked early. You know, they supposed to roll it out. NFL supposed to do this big rollout later. But we got it. That's why I said we was on here late. This is allegedly now. Because we don't want to get in trouble. This is allegedly. Allegedly. This is the Cowboys schedule for this year. Of course, like we already said, week 1, we got the Eagles. Week 2, we got the Giants. They're gonna give us back-to-back division games. Like I said, they trying to this is a setup. You get 2 division games back-to-back. Week 3, we got the Bears. Like that, I ain't gonna lie to you. That game is gonna be tough. And not because of Caleb Williams. You already know how I feel about Caleb Williams, but just based on the weapons that they have over there.
They
Roman Duze, Luther Burton, DJ Moore,
they loaded the clip.
Cole Kmet, like them boys are loaded at the offensive on the receiving end. Like they
Yeah.
got some weapons over there. I ain't gonna lie to
And
you.
that rookie tight end they got. That boy, that was so solid in college last year. Shoot, past 2 years he was solid. I cannot remember his doggone name. That boy's a fool. He a
Then
fool.
of course, you know, we gotta run that Packers game back. They loaded up on offense this year too. They got some nice weapons. Let's do it like this. Let's go through and count the wins and losses.
Already. Look, I just did it too.
let's let's
I'm
count
ready.
the wins and losses real quick. Like I said, week 1 against the Eagles, I think that can be a toss up. Like I said, it's gonna be hard to get a win in a hostile environment, but I'm hoping we can get it. So what do you think? You think we start 0-1 or 1-0?
Oh, we want to know. We want to know.
We got 1-0. All right. I ain't worried about the Giants.
2-0.
We'll beat the Giants, the Bears. We gotta go to we gotta go to Chicago. What do you think about this game?
Um, I think we get it.
We get this game?
I think we get it. Yeah, we three.
I think we can get them boys too. You got our defensive coordinator going against his old team. You know, he was just a defensive coordinator last year, so I think he know how to match up against these boys. He know what he's going against. So I think we get that win too. What you think about this Packers game? We play at home.
I think that's when we can hit. We can screw up.
You think we lose that one?
Yeah,
So right now you got us 3-1.
3-1.
All right. What about the Jets? We get the Jets. They ain't really.
We
They
fuck.
got Justin Fields over there. They ain't really do too much. I think we get that game too.
Yeah.
So 4-1. I can see us beating Carolina. Now Carolina got some weapons too, and Bryce Young did play very good at the end of the season last year, but I still think I still think we can get them boys.
Yeah.
So 5-1, week 7 against the Commanders.
I feel like they can get us.
They'll get that
Where we
one.
at? Where we at? Oh yeah, they can get us.
We play home. We play at home.
Oh no, we're gonna get them at the crib.
Dang, so you think we're gonna beat them on Thanksgiving? I mean, we're gonna beat them on Christmas and so that you giving us 2, we sweeping them?
Now that I think about it, because I didn't know, I wasn't paying attention. We're gonna be on the road in Washington late in the year. That might be a bad weather game.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think they're more equipped for that than we are.
So you think we get them week 7 where we lose the primetime game?
I can see that. Yeah.
Prime time, we losing the prime time game on Christmas?
I think we can still whoop them.
But the weather may be bad. It's
You know what I'm
practical.
saying?
Going to DC, they play outside in the elements.
Hey, that's what they used to. We not used to all that, man.
Denver, man, we ain't beat Denver in a long time. We play at Denver, Mile High City. We win and lose this game.
We win.
You think we? I don't know.
I'm not afraid of nothing Denver got going on over there. Nothing. They got a nice secondary. That's it.
Bo Nick's been playing pretty good. Sean Payton over there. We haven't beat the Broncos in a long time.
I'm gonna say like this: if we got a strong secondary, we win that game. If Trayvon is back, if our rookie is solid, if Deron Bland is solid, we straight. I have no fear of the Denver Broncos at all. There's nothing over there that frightens me. Nothing.
Okay,
Nothing.
that's fair. You said we get the win, but I think
Who is they running back?
they drafted one of those big names. I forgot. Who did they draft?
I have no fear.
One of those. They drafted a good running back though. I can't remember who they drafted. I have to go and check. But I think we beat the Cardinals.
So wait. Okay, at week 9, where you got us at right now?
So I got us losing to Denver, and I have us losing to the Packers.
So 7-2.
So we 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, 7-2.
4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I got us with two L's right now. I got us losing to Denver, and I got us losing to Green Bay.
I think I got us at 8-1. Wait, 1.
We're at week 9 right now.
Yeah,
I think we beat the Cardinals too. Cardinals really ain't got nothing. Of course, week 10 is a bye week. Now week 11. Now this is a game that I want to go to.
Yeah.
We gotta hit this Vegas game. This is a game I really want to go to. They got Genty over there, Brock Bowers. This thing, I don't think this is gonna be no easy feat. I don't think this is gonna be easy.
They signed a veteran quarterback. Who over there? The veteran quarterback?
Geno Smith.
Geno.
They got Geno. They got Genty at the running back position. They got Brock Bowers, the tight end.
They ain't got no receivers over there.
What's that dude? What's his name? Jacoby Myers.
Man, that boy. he's a third receiver playing as a one.
That's true. But if we don't get no one take, they just run the ball. They can beat us just with Genty.
They better hold that rock because I think we're gonna be explosive on offense. I don't think they defense by nothing.
So you think we win to beat the Raiders?
Man, I got us at 9-1 right now.
So you got us beating the Raiders.
Yep.
I don't know. That could be a toss up for me. I'm not sure. If we don't get a one take, I think we probably lose that game if we can't stop the run.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be a shootout. It's gonna, like I said, I believe in our offense. It might be more of a shootout. He's talking about you worry more about the Raiders than Commanders. I'm not worried about the Commanders. We played the Commanders is in our division. I'm worried about teams that's outside of the division. The Raiders is a team we don't see often. They in the AFC, but like the Commanders, I'm not really worried about the Commanders. Like we know what Dan Quinn want to do. I'm not really worried about Commanders. We split with them for sure. The Eagles. I think that's the game. I think that the game. That's the game they beat us.
Yeah, I give them that. I give them that game too.
Chiefs.
I give the Chiefs that game.
So we lose on Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Like a mug.
That's crazy. I don't know if I want to lose 2 primetime games.
It's there for the.
Then we got the Lions. I think we lose against the Lions.
I got us at 9-3. I got us beating the Lions.
Lions was built to ass last year. I don't think we beat them boys. And we gotta go to Detroit.
I'm not worried about Detroit.
I think we lose to Detroit.
I'm
being honest. I think we lose to Detroit.
Mm-mm.
I think we lose to Detroit. The Vikings.
Because they got some injuries, man. Boys ain't gonna be back by that time. They got some season-ending injuries over there, man. At the end of the last season, so like that defensive end, didn't he break something or something? Broke his leg.
Oh, you talking about
the little crazy one.
Hutchinson.
Yeah, Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson. He should be back though.
I thought he broke his leg at the end of the season.
He did, but how long it take for your leg to heal? Not at the end of the season. He broke his leg early in the season. He broke his leg before the playoffs.
Before the playoffs, right?
Yeah, Drake said he already back. That's what I'm saying. Like he broke his leg. He should be back. He broke his leg early in the season, like before the playoffs. I don't know how long it takes for a leg to heal, but I think he back.
Yeah.
What you think about the Vikings? We get the Vikings at the house.
We got that.
Yeah, I think we beat the Vikings. They're gonna roll out with JJ McCarthy. Although JJ McCarthy is a rookie, but he's not a rookie. He didn't play his rookie season. This will be his rookie season, so I think we beat them.
You know what? I'm gonna give Detroit that game.
I'm telling you, we gotta go to Detroit. And it's late in the season. Yeah, and it's late in the season.
We can lose 3 in a row. I think we start off hot, and then it's gonna. I told y'all, Stephen A. Smith, it's December. Cowboys are. I could see that. I think you know what the NFL probably did it on purpose.
They did. That's three. I can see that being 3 L's in a row. Week 12, week 13, and week
They
14.
did that on purpose
Yeah.
to fit a narrative.
It's crazy because they said the Cowboys have the fifth toughest schedule, and I'm trying to figure out how did we get the fifth toughest schedule when we didn't even have that many wins last year. Like, how did we get the fifth toughest schedule? That don't even make sense to me.
But they think we are a good team. When Dak is on the center, they think we are a good team. When he's not on the center, we ask.
Drake said I give y'all 8 and 9. You crazy as hell. What
Drake
the Bills doing? What the Bills? I can't wait till the Bills leak their
Oh,
schedule.
you know what? He was kind of shooting slugs at Marcus. Yeah. He was like, what team is that? The Bills got that game, yada yada yada, something.
Cause you know they're in the AFC together.
Yeah, it just dawned on me. Bills and the Ravens.
Yeah, he a Bills fan.
Yeah.
Week 16, we got the Chargers. Now the Chargers did get some pieces this off season. They got Najee over there. They got who is that? Did they get Savion Williams?
I'm not. We get back on that winning track week 15 and 16.
So we beat 2 dubs. You got us beating the Vikings and they beating the Chargers.
Yep, we 11-5.
Then you say we said we gonna lose Christmas game. That's the Christmas game right there at the bottom. And then I think we sweep the Giants. Even with Russell Wilson, I think we get both the dubs against them.
Yeah.
I think we sweep them.
So
I
think I got us at 11-7. I mean 11-6.
You got us at 11-6?
Yeah.
I got us losing to Broncos. I got us losing to the Packers. I got us losing to Chiefs, Lions, possibly the Raiders. I got us 12-5.
12-5? I got us 11-6. I say 11-6, 10-7 at the worst, 12-5 at the best.
Yeah, I got us at 12-5. I think we can squeeze out. I think we can squeeze out 12. 5. I think 5 is good. Like I said, I can see us losing to the Chiefs. I can see us losing to the Lions, Broncos, Philly, and then the Packers. We'll probably lose to the Packers too.
Yeah.
So I got us losing in 5 games. I think we go 12-5. We make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be anxious to see I want to see what the Eagles schedule look like. Excuse me, and what the Commanders schedule look like. Because I think it's gonna be, I ain't gonna lie to you, I think it's gonna be a dogfight for the division.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a 3-head race for that number 1 spot. And it's been 20 years. Nobody has repeated as the
NFC champions.
Yeah, the division champ. So
Dude said we should be 2-1 after week 3. He said we can beat every team on here. It depends on our run defense. Yeah, that's what I said. If we don't get a 1-tech, I think we lose to all the teams who can run the ball good, which is the Raiders, the Lions, the Packers, the Chiefs. We lose the games, and of course the Eagles. We lose to every team that can run the ball good.
Yep. And they definitely gonna try to exploit it.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I think we lose all the games to a good run team. I'm not really worried about the Chargers. Najee Harris is not. He ain't just no big.
He ain't what he was.
Right. Yeah. He ain't really did too much in the NFL for me to be like, we'll probably lose against the Chargers. But I think we lose against every team who can run the ball.
Yeah,
and that's our 5. I think we go 12-5.
Yeah. No, I got us at 11-6. I'm not gonna be surprised if the Giants win 8 or 9 games. Mm-hmm. I think Russell Wilson can make that big of an impact, especially with them boys getting Slayton to match up with Malik Neighbors. They had a top 10 defense last year. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You're right, Deuce.
What?
He said the Chargers drafted Omarion Hampton. I forgot about that. I knew one of them boys went over there.
That boy from North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
That boy can run. That boy fast as hell. God damn. They got speed over there.
They might be another L.
Oh.
We might be 11-6.
That's why I got it. I got to lose to the Chiefs too.
You got us at 11-6?
Yeah.
I think we might be. I agree with you.
I got us at 10-7, like a wild card at worst. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You said the Giants not gonna. So where you think the Giants gonna fall at? So if they're not gonna be in fourth place, who gonna be in fourth place? Because it ain't gonna be us.
Yeah, damn sure ain't gonna be us.
Giants gonna be in fourth place. Like I don't think the Giants have did really anything to make their roster better outside of getting Abdul Carter. Of course, they got Russell Wilson in there, but outside of that, they haven't really did much for me to be like they're gonna be contending in the division.
I think they can win 8 or 9 games, man.
I got them win. I have them winning 8 to 9 games, but I
Oh,
don't.
okay, okay. I see what
Yeah,
you're saying. I got you, dude.
yeah. I'm not gonna say like they ain't gonna win no games. I got them. I have them winning like 8 to 9 games,
They
but
gonna be competitive, dog.
they gonna be. I think they still gonna be the 14th in the division.
Yeah, they. I don't think they're gonna be getting that ass like they did the past few years. I think they're gonna lose some close games.
I think Russell Wilson still got something.
Yeah,
Honestly.
he definitely he. I hate to see his career go out like this because he's better than what's being portrayed right now.
I think Russ still got something. He said the Giants is going to be in the basement picking top 3 again.
I believe that. No, I don't. I think they're gonna be like top 10 for sure, top 12. I don't think
What
they're
they
gonna be
picked that
bottom
this
of
year?
the
Oh,
barrel.
they picked it. They picked that 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna be top 10 for sure, or top 12 at worst, or some shit like that. But the Giants, man, they not gonna be no pushover. You just not gonna walk in there and get that dub on them boys. You know, you're gonna have to earn it.
So what do you think? Like now that we're looking at the schedule, what do you think is gonna be like a statement win for the Cowboys to be like, okay, these boys are legit. Like
I
Cowboys
think
are legit. Like what's gonna be like our statement win on this schedule?
I think it's gonna be two. It have to be two. In order for that to be for people to say that, I think it's gonna have to be 2 wins. They have to be back to back. Week 13 and week 14. Because
Week
those
13.
games, we're gonna have to be physical. Those games. Okay, yeah, Cowboys, they were physical all year. You know, they beat up on the Giants, they beat up on the Bears and the Jets and the Panthers and the Cardinals. Now they gotta play Kansas City and the Lions. Can they do it? I think if we beat both of them boys 13, week 14, I think we send a message to the rest of the NFL going into the playoffs. Okay, they somebody to be reckoned with because you just not gonna beat those two teams with finesse. You gotta be physical because both of them boys, man, they bring heck.
Mm-hmm. Dude said week 12, 13, and 14.
I'm not too much worried about week 12 because we're gonna already dust that ass out week 1. So
Mm-hmm.
I expect them to win week 12. You know what I'm saying?
For people for people to say like we're legit, I'm really not gonna count week 1 because like I said, like week 1 could be a full goals game. Like we could roll out there and beat them. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said,
Yeah.
it's the first game of the season. You don't really know what your team really gonna look like until you probably get down to like the week 9 or week 10. Like by then, like this is your real team. This is what your team really look like. So
Right. And you know what?
hopefully,
What you saying there, like it's gonna be the emotions gonna be running high, the energy gonna be high, people gonna be playing out of their mind or not ready to play out their mind. So
mm-hmm,
you're right. Week 1 is kind of be like, it might be fool's gold. Whoever
mm-hmm.
win that game, whoever lose that game, it could be fool's gold because the emotions gonna be running high for sure. It's
Oh,
prime
absolutely.
time, huh?
Absolutely. And I remember like I don't know if it was last it might have been last year. Remember when our defense was flying around in that first game? They was, that first week, man, Cowboys defense legit. Oh, they legit, they legit. And then after that, like they just kind of hit a slope. So that's what I'm saying. I think that first game could be like full go, like to me.
Right.
He
Yeah.
said, dude said, I count week 1, then the Eagles starting DB is the Giants former DB that CD was
Yeah.
tweeting.
Yeah. He was eating that boy lunch a year or two ago. Dang, who did he play? Was it didn't he play for the pay?
What's up, little T?
What's up, little T?
What you
Yeah,
saying?
CD was man, he torched that boy, man.
Wait, who you talking about? Who DB? You talking about the Eagles DB?
No, on the Giants. He played for the Giants now.
Oh, Adoree Jackson.
Yeah, yeah,
He said Adoree Jackson.
yeah.
Okay.
Took that boy lunch. What wasn't he in New England when that was it New England?
Adoree? He came, I think he did. Did he come from the Patriots?
Where did he come from, Deuce?
I can't remember. I think he came somewhere from the AFC.
Man, I appreciate that, Tony, man. Real talk. Appreciate it, man.
He said he came from the Giants.
Man, who am I thinking about then?
I'm thinking about the same person too. I thought he came from the Patriots or somewhere over there.
I don't know if he was with the Giants last year. He probably
Hmm.
was. But yeah, CD definitely ate. And it's gonna be fun to watch. Him in motion, um Pickens in motion. They literally the same player almost, man. I think we gonna feast. I think they're gonna have at least 38 touchdowns.
Who you think gonna be who you think gonna be the X factor this year on our team? Because I feel like, man, we got a lot of weapons this year, like that we can roll out there. Like
I got one.
low key, I'm thinking it might be like a game to game type situation. Like, okay, this person might show out this game, this person might show out the next game. Who you thinking like this gonna be our straight like just X factor? Like every game, he probably gonna show out. Is it gonna be CD?
Nope.
Gonna be Micah,
Nope. I
Pickens, running backs.
I expect CD and like Mike and them to do their thing. It's
Mm.
gonna be that running back we got, Williams.
Devontae?
Yeah. Ooh, that boy can catch out the backfield. And he
Dude
can run it
said,
a little bit.
Dude
Huh?
said Turpin and Blue.
I can see Blue because they really almost the same back, but Blue is just faster.
Letitia, y'all need to stay healthy. Don't get too excited because things can make you tear up your TV. Don't worry about it. You worried about the Rams.
What's going over there in SoFi?
What's going over there? So far over there. Don't worry about what we got going on.
Yeah, y'all dodgers this year, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dodgers.
I'm really hoping, like, to be honest with you, I'm rooting for George Pickens. Like, just all the negativity people talking about, he'll crash out. Just, if he ain't getting the targets he wants,
Right.
he gonna start crashing out. So everybody just waiting for him to explode. So I'm really hoping like he come in and just 1,000 yards, X factor every game. Like I low key want him to outplay CD Lamb. I low key want him to outplay CD Lamb this year. Low key.
Look, this is what I think is gonna happen, man. He gonna light it up. He gonna be on his best behavior. It's a contract year. He trying to get that bag.
Right.
I think he gonna light it up. We gonna slap that franchise tag on his ass, and then we gonna do it again the year after that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Rob, I hear you, baby. I hear you, Rob. Y'all got a nice defense over there, but you late, homie. we already
talked about y'all. We already talked about
yeah, we already said we putting foot in y'all ass, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyway, Pickens, we gonna be explosive, dog. We gonna be explosive.
And look, we ain't even talked about Trayshawn Holden out of Oregon. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we got some weapons over here that we can utilize. If our coaches just know how to get them involved, like we got some weapons. We ain't even talk about Jake Ferguson. We ain't talk about Fergie. We ain't even talk about Fergie.
No, because look, you like putting a safety over on Pickens or help over on CD.
In the middle of the field. Fergie.
Dog, what do Dak and Ferguson do best? They run that seam route better than anybody in the league.
Yeah.
He gonna be throwing that boy right up the hash marks every time. Middle gonna be weak. It's gonna be soft because you're gonna have to choose. Because now you got a threat in Jaden Blue and Williams. And what's the other running back we got from free agency? We signed them both in the same day, I think.
Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders. He no slouch. He ain't what he used to be, but he ain't no slouch. He can still get you like 3.8, maybe 4 yards a carry. That's good. That's solid.
Yeah, you would be crazy not to put a safety over the top with George Pickens. You want to put George Pickens, leave him on an island over there? Ferg should have a great year this
I gotta turn these comments off, man.
They're going crazy in the comments.
Those blowing my high.
Drake said how much we betting he fight week 1. He ain't fighting week 1. Now.
Oh no, I'm tripping. I'm getting Deuce.
Yeah, that's Deuce. That's Deuce and Drake. That's Drake talking about how much we bet he fighting week 1. Deuce said he said see with CD killing in the middle and Pickens bullying ball the DBs that leave a linebacker on Turpin or Blue.
Yeah, that's gonna be money. You gotta pick your poison.
Yeah.
He said I forgot about Turpin.
That's what I'm saying. Like we have some weapons.
we got speed. We ain't had this much speed in a long time.
We got some weapons. If our man, if I don't know if Shady gonna be calling the plays,
I
but if
don't
he
think
know
so.
how to use, also he gonna leave it up to
I think it's gonna be from that our offensive line coach is gonna be our offensive coordinator, like he did over there in Arizona.
Okay.
I think and I hope. I just hope Shotty just calling the shots overall. I don't want
Just
him.
let him be the head coach.
Yeah, that'll be the head coach.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude said he calling plays. Who said
Oh
Shotty was gonna be calling the
man,
plays?
I gotta look into that Deuce.
I don't know about that. Hopefully he not calling the plays. He said our downfall gonna be our left tackle and right tackle.
Man, get Tony out of here, man. Time him out.
What he
Time
said?
the T at, man. Yeah, but we gonna score 35, but the defense gonna give up 42.
Man, low key.
Boy, I cancel Christmas, man. Boy, what?
And we can't stop the run. I don't see him lying. And then, like I said, if we didn't go get some cornerbacks, like I'm not trying to roll out there with no Carson seatbelt. I'm not trying to roll out there with him. I don't know what's going on with Deron Bland. Is Deron Bland gonna be back? Is he gonna be healthy to play? We do got the rookie Siobhan Revel. We're gonna roll. So we just betting on our rookies and Deron Bland? Like we need a veteran DB. Like Gilly's still out there.
Yeah, he'll shell it himself, but that shell is better than 75% of the league. Shoot. I'll take Gilly at his asking price. It should be like the vet minimum with like 3 mil, 4 mil, something like that. I'll sign it for a year.
Yeah, him or Asante Samuels. People were saying like Asante just
He got
had
that.
neck surgery.
Yeah,
Or
he had that
something.
neck injury, so they want to make sure that clear before they
Right.
sign him. I could see him coming in for a 1-year rental.
I think it's the year to do it. I ain't gonna lie to you, because we low key got George Pickens on a 1-year rental. Just depending on, I don't know. He might be here longer than a 1-year rental. It just depends on like what they discussed before they brought him in, because they didn't bring him in with a mindset like, oh, we're gonna bring him in, we're not gonna pay him. Like I think they probably think a long term with George Pickens.
Yeah, and he the one. He the one said he won't sign no contract extension after the trade. So he wanna go get that bag. I think he open to staying in Dallas, but he wanna get that bag. Whoever
So
pays him the most,
you think he gonna leave?
I think he will. Cause he mentioned that he want 30 mil a year.
How much CD made?
30.
Oh, so he want to be paid with CD get
He
paid.
wanna get that bag.
You think they'll give it to him? Because they still ain't signed Micah yet. Like, what you think about that? Like, do you think like if he was to say if he go get 1,000 yards and get 8-9 touchdowns this year, do you see them paying him what they pay CD or around of about?
Dallas ain't gonna do it.
That's crazy though. But why would you let somebody like if he give you 1,000 yards and 8 to 9 touchdowns?
If we don't put that franchise tag on him, I think next year's the year that we draft a wide receiver.
But if you put that tag on him, he gonna crash out. Then you talking about somebody crashing out. He gonna crash out.
He gonna crash out, and this is what you signed up for, so you got to accept it. Now, if he signed with somebody else, we get that 3rd-round pick back that we traded. We don't get that 3rd-round pick. We get a what they call it? What's that word? Compensatory or something like that.
Yeah, compensatory pick.
We get a comp 3rd-round pick. So.
Yeah. He said we okay a linebacker. If Rebel come back healthy, we would be good at. I think 50% of DB, but I'm scared for Bland against Brown because AJ is just like DK and DK torch Bland. That's why I'm saying I really don't want. I don't want Bland on the outside. I seen what DK did to him, and then it's like now you're really dependent on a rookie that's coming off an injury as well. So that's why I feel like they need to bring in a veteran DB. I don't trust Kalen Carson. I don't trust I like Deron Bland, but I feel like Deron Bland kind of remind me of Trayvon. Like he gambled too much. He had a lot of interceptions that year, but I feel like he kind of like he gambled a lot. And like I said, I seen him get burnt up a few times.
I think last year he was still thinking like I don't think he relied on his technique. Like you said, I think he gambled a few times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I think he's more technically sound than Diggs is.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. I think he's way more technically sound. I think he play his technique way more than Trayvon do.
Trayvon be trying to jump them
He's a
routes.
gambler.
Right.
He's a gambler, man. He give up a 30 yarder in a minute.
Lil T, we not putting everything on George
Yeah,
Pickens.
I
I'm
don't know. I
just
don't know what
saying,
that T talking
yeah, I
about.
don't know what you're talking about. I'm just saying in general, if he was to go out and get 1,000 yards and get us 89 touchdowns, like I already know, like CD is gonna be the man. CD is gonna be the man. But I'm saying like this is gonna take pressure off of CD.
Right.
If you come in, you got another wide receiver that can give you 1,000 yards. Like it's gonna be hard to beat us.
It's gonna be difficult.
We're
And
gonna be in a lot of shootouts. If we, only thing that's gonna scare me is if we don't find somebody to stop the run.
what up, Terrence? Oh yeah, that's gonna be our Achilles heel. I'm
Hmm.
not gonna believe. I'm not gonna believe in our run defense till I see it. They say we shorted up a little bit. I'm not gonna believe it till I see it.
Yeah.
But I'm 100% confident in that 11-6 that I got us going. I'm
Mm.
confident in that. Looking at the schedule, barring any injury, I'm confident in that 11-6.
Yeah. I'm confident too. I'm
The,
confident in us going 11-6 for sure.
I'm
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm
I just want
not.
to see these other. I want to see. I got to see the Eagles schedule. I want to see the Commander schedule
Can you
too.
pull it
So
up right now, or
I
you
don't
locked
think
in on your
this
screen?
is allegedly leaked. I don't think they're not gonna roll their stuff out until like 7.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. At least their opponents who they might be playing, because they do have that.
Okay.
Just not the
Uh,
weekend.
before I go, let me go check. Terrence said Dak not gonna allow it. No O line is gonna be shaky. He said
Man,
9-8. You crazy? He said how many games Texans gonna win? Let's talk
shit.
about that. How many games Texans gonna win?
They probably got 7-8.
Let's
Nah,
see.
cause they got a weak ass division. So I don't know. They got some young quarterbacks and players over there in Jacksonville and Tennessee now. So it
That's what
might
I'm saying.
it might be more
He
competitive.
said,
That boy say
"You crazy at
14.
14.
Man,
He crazy.
Terrence Hines,
You
that boy smoking
crazy.
that K
Yeah.
too, man.
You crazy." Let me see if they leak. Let me see if they leak their schedule on Twitter
Yeah.
because that's what
Hey,
they gonna
what
be
them
talking
what them what them youngsters say? You tripping, twin?
about.
Boy, you out of there. The hell you talking about, Terrence? 14 what? We sweeping the division? I can see y'all sweeping that old weak ass division. I can see that.
I don't see them sleeping in the division. They got Travis Hunter over there now in that division with the Jags.
I
Jags
think
ain't
I
gonna be
think
no easy feat.
I think he gonna show out, but they still got Sunshine under center. He ain't. I don't like him. Trevor Lawrence.
I'm froze.
Did you freeze? Yeah, you froze.
I don't know why I'm froze.
I don't hear thought out. It's probably because you're on a different page.
Nah, I'm not.
You back? He talking about they gonna sweep uh the AFC South, little T. See, see, Terrence, you a fan, dog. You a fan. I see y'all winning about 10 or 11 games. I give y'all boys that, man. I ain't gonna say no more than that. That's a lot. Let's see. Dak not gonna allow no line. See if I would say he's gonna play good. Yeah, Deuce. I'm with you, Deuce. It's time for Dono to do his thing, and it's time for Malik. They both gotta play so much better, man. They gotta play at a Pro Bowl level, both of them, because they both been in the league far too long to be playing below average. If I would say this play well, that's gonna help the running game because that could put Demo in the box, or he can play back at times too. But Malik Hooker, he's a ball hawk, so I could see him getting back to his old ways and doing what he do best. Yeah, he gonna have to pass me some of that too, little T. I'm gonna need some of that. And it is like I said earlier. I was talking to my sister. I'm not afraid of Philly. The only teams that I know that's gonna give us some real trouble, because I think we're gonna split with Philly. The only team that's gonna give us some real trouble is Kansas City and Detroit. Both of those teams are physical, and both of those games are back to back. And we're gonna come out for an emotional game playing Philadelphia Week 12, going into those last two games versus Kansas City and Detroit. Those are the only two teams that scare me.
And I just read that Lions game is a Thursday night football game. Bro, we have so many. Why do we have so many primetime games?
And I guarantee you, that week 13 game, is that the last game of the night of the day?
It probably is, but that Lions
Cause that's
game is
Thanksgiving,
that's
right?
prime time game. Yeah, that's so the Chiefs game is a Thanksgiving game. That's prime time. The Lions game that I just read, that's Thursday night football. That's prime time. The first game of the season, that's prime time.
We
The Commanders game, that's like they didn't gave us all the prime time games.
They
That
know
is
what they doing.
crazy.
I told you it's all about that bread now. NFL trying to draw
This
up
is
them ratings.
crazy. I'm trying to see if they leaked anybody else's. I don't see anything. I just seen that the Lions game is gonna be a primetime game. It's a Thursday night football game.
See, I like dudes. I don't know what Lil T talking about, man. Lil T cheap. Hey, Lil
Latina
T.
need to be worried about the Rams. Don't be worried about us. What the
AFC
Rams?
job.
Let's see. NFL gonna roll their stuff out later.
Hey, Terrence. Y'all oh they ain't showed their
Mm-mm. They ain't nobody. I don't see nobody else stuff that was leaked. But
alright.
how you feel about? Let's talk about before we get off of here. How you feel about the NFL going international?
I think that's a waste of time, dog. It's,
I
it's
don't like
already an international game without us crossing overseas.
it. That's true.
You know what
So
I'm
this
saying? So
year,
now we go over there. We be playing on soccer fields, some old soft ass fields. Boys be getting injured, and
they hated that last year when they played in Brazil.
yeah, it's a waste of time. I, I I respect the hustle. I respect the thought behind it, but man, come on, man.
They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got 7 international games.
Somebody
You
got
got the
two of them.
Chargers. Yeah, you and the Vikings do. So you got the Chargers playing in Brazil. You got you got the Vikings playing against the Steelers in Dublin. Then they
Yep.
play again the following week. You got the Vikings playing against the Browns in London. Then you got the Broncos playing against the Jets in London. The Rams are playing against the Jaguars in London. The Falcons are playing against the Colts in Berlin, and then you got the Commanders playing against the Dolphins in Madrid in Spain.
Yeah. That's too many, dog. We could
It's
we could
that's a
do.
money grab. Like this, they doing too much now. NFL doing too much. Cause I look at it like these guys are gonna be jet lagged. So just imagine like having to fly over there for a week or whatever, being jet lagged, trying to get on their time zone. Once you get adjusted to their time zone, then you gotta fly back to your time zone. Now you jet lag. Like it's doing too much.
And it's all about the money.
It's a
Money
money
ain't.
grab.
I understand business like that, but sometimes you just gotta pass some stuff up, dog. You gotta think about the well being of the players at this point, man.
I agree with you. I agree.
Terrence, let me holler at Terrence right quick. Just a quick second, man. Y'all better go ahead and show up either this year or next year because y'all gonna have to pay some boys, especially on the defensive end. You talking about y'all defense one of the best in the league? Well, y'all better start showing up because boys gonna want their money, and y'all got some dogs over there. So I agree with you. I ain't gonna say y'all don't, but
They just played
man,
Stingley. Who else? They played Stingley.
they gonna have to pay Lassiter. Who the other
Yeah.
DB? Man? Who's that other corner? That boy's a dog. Uh, man, I can't think of it. The other DB. He's a dog. Like they almost all
I forgot
pros.
him. Derek Stingley and
He came from.
he on the other side. Who is y'all other DB, Terrence? Derek Stingley and who else? I forgot his name.
Then they got to play Will Howard in like 2 years.
Let's see. Said I'm thinking about going to the Texans and Rams game to welcome Houston to SoFi.
Y'all got them boys in LA.
Got him in LA. That
Now
might be a
we
good
we
game.
we
We
was talking
definitely
about
going to that. We definitely going to that Raiders game. I ain't
yo.
gonna lie to you. We low key need to get them tickets when they release this schedule at 7. There's gonna be so many resales. I'm gonna be so mad. Like
They
whenever they
gonna be
release the
expensive as
schedule,
hell, boy.
we need to go and get the tickets.
They gonna be expensive.
That
Yes.
Vegas game, and I'm hearing allegedly it might be the same weekend of that fight.
Oh man.
Crawford and Canelo.
Yeah, boy. Vegas gonna be too far.
Yeah.
Hotels gonna be $1,000 a night.
So it might be the same, just depending on the dates. We ain't seen the dates yet, but it's been rumors that that Cowboys Raiders game is going to be the same weekend as the Canelo and Crawford fight. So it's going to be a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff
going on that weekend. But that's pretty much the show. That's the only thing we have to talk about. Like I said, I want to pop in, talk about this schedule. The NFL is going to be rolling out everybody's official schedules at I think at 7:00. So in less than 30 minutes, they will be rolling out the schedule. Anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
No, I think we pretty much covered everything, man. And we definitely, me personally, I'm gonna say I know for a fact I speak for my sister, and we definitely appreciate y'all pulling up in that chat.
Oh, absolutely.
Messing with us. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that. We're just gonna keep trying to grow this channel and keep running it up, man. Yeah.
We're definitely gonna be popping on once a week. We got some things in the well, right now, once a week before the season start, we got some things that we're trying to plan. So we want to hop on here once a week. It seems like this 4:30, 5:00 time is a good slot to start doing live. Everybody active. I guess y'all be on y'all way home from work. Y'all be in traffic, so y'all be y'all be active in these comments. But again, we appreciate everybody from pulling up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you come over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you are on Facebook, I do have a page on Facebook. If you want to go over there, follow the Facebook page. I will be updating as the season progresses, as the season starts, and all the things that we're gonna be doing. We're gonna try to pop out to some training camps this year. I know for a fact I'm not a Texans fan, but just for content purposes, I think I'm gonna pop out to the Texans training camp as well, just to just to get some content and stuff. So like I said, if this is something that you guys like, this type of content, this type of commentary, like I said, make sure you follow the page and make sure you share this stream, get us back in the algorithm. We haven't been on here in a while. So again, we appreciate everybody for being here, and we will see y'all next time. Y'all, what y'all talking about in the comments before we get out of here?
Smoking on the couch. What is that you smoking on?
That's crazy. Talking about we smoking on the Cowboys. Y'all don't even play us. And before we get out of here, I'm so mad that y'all had to play against Cooper Rush, because y'all would play against Dak. We would have done.
Man, we would have dog walked them boys.
Y'all had Cooper Rush out there competing with y'all. We would have dusted y'all with Dak. Just an FYI.
Straight
but anyways, y'all have a good night. I know basketball on right now too. We got 3-1 with the Warriors, 3-1 with the Knicks and Celtics. Who you got on them games? I think both of them games could close out tonight.
Yeah, they close out, man. They over tonight, both of them.
Yeah, I think they both.
Timberwolves, they about to go on hit, make they stamp, and the Knicks definitely, man. It's a wrap.
Yeah, they after Jason Tatum went down with that Achilles, it's a done data for them.
Yep.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you, that Pacers and Knicks series is gonna be a good series. Pacers Knicks, because I ain't gonna lie to you, nobody picked the Pacers to come out of the East.
Mm-hmm. They're supposed to be Boston for sure.
Warriors and 7 Warriors going home tonight. Y'all ain't making it.
See, Terry, you smoking on that K2. You hot.
He smoking on he on that Delta. What's that Delta 9 stuff?
That Delta 9, that Delta 7.
Yeah, you crazy. Y'all crazy. Boston ain't up. Boston is down 3-1. Boston is not up. That series is 3-1. The Knicks are up.
Are they playing right now? That's probably what he's talking about.
Oh, you talking about up right now? They might be on right now, but I still think they lose. They might win. They are playing at home. They might get the dub tonight. Yep. But who you got going to the finals?
I got the Knicks. Oh no, I don't.
You think the Pacers gonna get them?
I think the Pacers gonna get them.
You talking about
and I got the Pacers. And
Denver.
Nope, Minnesota.
The Wolves. I want the Wolves to win. I think Ant got enough time to get a ring. I want to see Russ get a ring.
You know what?
His last hoorah.
We talked about. I don't mean to switch this up. We talked about Jalen Green, his struggles, and they did the same thing to Ant. He said, man, I ain't seen this defense before. You know what I'm saying? He said, they was doing 15 for 72 behind the arc. You know what I'm saying? He been struggling. So the Warriors got a defense ever since Jimmy Butler got over there. So I respect it.
They always had like a decent defense. So this is off subject. I know it's not football talk, y'all. I just want to talk about it real quick before we get out here. But let me ask you before we log off. So I've been seeing some things swirl around about, we can possibly get Giannis. Who would you rather have? Would you rather have Giannis or would you rather have KD on the Rockets?
KD. I'd rather have neither one of them.
I want KD. KD. I feel like KD at the end of his road.
Huh?
KD at the end of his role, he probably got a
But
maybe
KD
another.
KD game is shooting. He don't need athleticism for that. He's still a killer.
Sniper. He a
He's
sniper.
still the easy money sniper, man. He's still a killer. He pull up on you, man. That boy 7 foot, pulling on that like he a guard. His game ain't high flying, it's just shooting.
I only say Giannis because Giannis is a little bit younger.
No, he
But
gonna
if we
kill
get
it.
Giannis, we got to give up Alpi though, because I think now Giannis can play the 4 and the 5. But if we give up Alpi, then Giannis is gonna have to move to the 5 because we ain't gonna have no center.
We are not giving up our young talent. We bet not. That's gonna be like when the Rockets won that second championship, that first championship. We got rid of Robert Horry, Sam Cassell, Kenny Smith, all these cats for what? Scottie Pippen, Charles Barkley. We ruined our future.
Yeah.
Look what Robert Horry turned out to be. Look what Sam Cassell turned out to be. You know what I'm saying? Like we could have won multiple championships, dog.
Terrence say get rid of Sangoon.
Man,
I ain't
Terrence,
gonna
get
lie
your
to
ass
you.
out of here.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I would rather have Giannis over Sangoon. Like
Giannis is 30
Sangoon is
something years
not.
old.
Man, listen,
These boys is
Sangoon soft though.
these
He
boys
don't
is
play
barely
tough.
23 years old. Y'all want to get rid of them. They not even in their prime yet.
But they proven that he'll that. I know
Them
Giannis
niggas gonna be retiring, and then the Rockets gonna be in another rebuild as soon as them niggas retire in 3 years.
Man, listen,
Then y'all
Alpi.
gonna be crying again. The Rockets, sorry, man. Who the hell these niggas is? Hell no, I ain't trade my
Man,
dude.
listen. LP was not aggressive enough for me
He was our best player.
he is, but he's
I'm talking about
no
during
man.
playoffs.
LP ain't aggressive. He was letting Draymond lock him up. Draymond smaller than him.
No, he didn't.
Man,
Sengun was averaging
Draymond was
like 20
locking him
some
up.
points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. He the second center to do that, or the third center to do that.
He was letting Draymond lock him up.
No, man, you was doing Draymond dirty, man. You
Man,
tripping.
Draymond was locking that man up.
Look, folks.
Yeah, LP scared.
My sister, she be tripping sometime, man. You gotta reel it.
I ain't
You gotta
tripping.
reel it in, man.
Man, I watched all the man. Listen,
Yo, ass half-ass sleep.
Draymond was locking LP up. You got LP doing hook shots from the free throw. I said, what is he doing?
Man, Alfie was getting busy, man.
I like LP, but I ain't gonna lie to you. If I can have Giannis over LP, I'm taking Giannis.
I'm with Lil T, man. Neither one of them, dog. Neither one of them fit the system, man. They don't fit the program.
But to be honest with you, I would rather keep the young core. If you can't get KD for some picks, then I don't want him.
I'm not trading him. I'm not trading.
I'm not trading for him. I'm getting for the picks. Because
we already proved we one of the top teams regular season wise.
Right.
We could do it again. We still young, dog. Let them boys grow together, man.
If they willing to take Cam Whitmore, they willing to take some picks and Cam, and maybe man, they can have Jalen. I don't care what you say. Jalen, Cam Whitmore, and some picks. Give me KD.
We really ain't gonna have no offense. We get rid of Jalen.
Jalen ain't give us nothing in the playoffs. That's where it matter at.
I ain't too much worried about that. I kind of expected that.
Listen, no.
Look what they doing. Look what they doing to Ant. They locking his ass up. That's only the Warriors.
The Warriors is a 4-time champion team. Them bets
but what I'm saying is the only teams doing that is the Warriors. The only team in the NBA that's locking people up like that is the Warriors. They got the best defense since they got Jimmy Butler.
I don't know, man. Jalen struggled too much for me.
I'm not worried about Jalen. I'm not worried about him at all. That boy, he's a budding superstar. You can see it. He coming.
I don't know. So what you saying? So if you keep him and he do the same thing next year, you still ride with Jalen?
If what he signed a 3-year extension? If he on that same bullshit after that extension, then get rid of him. I'm cool with that. But right now, first playoff experience, nah, bro. That's too soon. Man.
I just look at it like Amin Thompson was playing like how Jalen should have been playing.
Amin was trash the first 4 games. He played well the last 2.
Defense though, he was locking people up on defense, getting steals. He might have not scored a lot. He's still playing defense.
We need offense. We got defense.
We need shooting. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, we need shooters.
They need some shooters at the end of the day. But y'all, I'm sorry we went on a little tangent. I just had to talk about the playoffs real quick. But again, we appreciate y'all being here, and we will see y'all sometime next week. We will pop on here next week. So we'll see y'all later. Good night.
For sure.